Donald Dunn is one of 3 co-owners of the new Uptown Brewery in Greenville. He says business has been great so far.
It's been phenomenal. It far exceeded what our hopes were and what our expectations were.
The brewery is located in a former family retail store. It was refurbished into a functional establishment while still maintaining the character of an older building.
We feel pretty good about that. We took a building that was vacant for more than 30 years, and then in less than a year we've turned it into a manufacturing facility and a retail establishment, and we've created 16 jobs.
Greenville Economic Development Manager Roger Johnson says the development of the brewery has been good for the community.
It creates jobs, it attracts private capital into our community, and probably the thing they're most known for is the community development aspects. It really does improve the quality of life.
Economic Development Liaison Christian Wakame agrees.
So you look at how that money's spent. I mean, you've got people who are earning salaries based off jobs that are being created in those breweries. They're spending that money on out and about in the community.
Before Uptown opened, there was one other brewery in town called Trollingwood. Dunn says when picking a location, Greenville just seemed like the right place.
We felt like there was a need for a brewery our size and a tap room like this size in town, and we were familiar with the area, so it was a natural fit.
Dunn says that there were many aspects of Greenville that helped in their choice of location.
The fact that it is a growing, well-educated community with a lot of young professionals was what helped us determine to be here.
Johnson says the college scene is not taking away from the brewery's business.
Certainly is changing the culture of the Uptown area for certain. The college bar scenes operate at different hours, have usually a younger crowd who shows up there.
One reason for this is that the beers and wines at Uptown are more expensive than the average college student would seek, and the clientele is a more professional crowd.
There's a Brewers Guild reports a stat that the average person who attends a brewery makes over $52,000 per year on average.
However, Dunn says they have many types of beers, some of which taste more like popular beers, helping customers gradually develop a taste for craft beer.
I jokingly called it our gateway beer because it's a way that Bud Light drinker can transfer into the craft world without it being a big shock.
Breweries are also generally a more relaxed setting. Uptown in particular works with nearby local restaurants, allowing food to be delivered to customers while they enjoy a drink, benefiting both the brewery and the restaurants.
Our customers are getting fed without having to get up and leave, and so we win by keeping our customers in.
Dunn's daughter Anna is a bartender at Uptown. She says it's a nice change of pace from the surrounding bars and clubs.
I think people are just excited to come in here and actually sit down and enjoy being with people rather than being crowded.
Anna Dunn says that all types of people come in on a daily basis, which is what keeps it interesting.
Pastors come in here and drink a beer and write sermons.
Donald Dunn says most people have heard of Uptown from newspapers covering the opening and word of mouth. He says that they have not had to do much of their own advertising.
We've been very fortunate that we've had a lot of coverage.
Greenville will soon have another brewery on Pitt Street, and Dunn says he hopes this will bring in more tourists to Greenville as a whole.
If Greenville can be the hub of Eastern North Carolina for craft breweries, it'll only enhance my business and only enhance Greenville's tourism dollars as people make the circuit to come around and check out all the breweries.
So far, Uptown Brewery has been successful.
We're hearing a lot of people say that there's nothing else like this in Greenville.
And they've been a successful business. They're obviously going to be a profitable business, and I see them being a staple long term.
Rachel Allagood, Pirate News Network.